Okay, welcome to my Java course. In this 8 to 10 week program, I will be explaining how to write code in Java, which is a fairly simple programming language that can be used to competitively program or to do game development. I'll teach you like most of the stuff that you need to know. I won't go too in depth, so this course is meant for like 3rd through 8th graders. And yeah, to install the IDE or the workspace that we'll be using, just go to jetbrains.com, and then once you're there, click the Developer Tools tab on the top of the screen, and then click IntelliJ IDEA, and then after you click that, click Download. Now there are 3 tabs for 3 respective like computer types. So if you're on Windows, then download Windows. If you're on Mac, then download Mac, and if you're on Linux, download the Linux one, and you want to download the community one, not the ultimate. So download the community by pressing that, and it should download like that. Now, since I've already have IntelliJ set up, I won't go through it, but once it's finished like downloading, just click on it, and then it should walk you through the steps, and it will look a bit like this. Okay, it will look a bit like this once you set it up. So what you want to do right here is press plus new, create a new project, and hold on, let me pull up the window. Okay, so you should be on this page or this screen right here. What you want to do is press next, then next, then you can name this anything that you want. For example, just name it my project and press finish. And then it should load up your project. Alright, so once you're on this page, you want to right click the source file, press new, and then create a Java class. And you can name it anything, but I'm going to name it main. So all the code in the main function will be held in this class. So we can write, for an example, I'm going to write public static void say hello, and then we'll make this function say hello. So this is like a task that we send our computer to do to say hello, and then we can say goodbye, and we can even public static void ask name. So none of these functions will actually run on the start. The function that will be run, you have to create it. It's called public static void, the same thing as we did before. But instead of writing your own function, you're going to write main, and you're going to put this in between the parentheses. This, as indicated by the green arrow, will be run on the start. So to run it, just click the green arrow and then click run. Then nothing will happen because we have no code. But I'm going to teach you how to write something to the console. So that's system out print line, and you can write any, and you have to include the quotation marks, and you can put anything in the quotation marks, and it will print out. You can also write like hello. Now, yeah, it will return hello. But why won't it return hello if we don't include the quotation marks? It will give us an error. So this actually takes in a variable. A variable is like a data structure that we can use to assign things. So hello, if I do not include quotation marks, the computer thinks that we're trying to access the variable hello, which does not exist. But if I use the string or quotation marks around it, then they'll understand that I'm trying to reference the string hello, and it will print out hello. So now, how to use these functions. So instead of writing out system.out.println hello every single time, you can copy it into one of these functions, which will act like a much simpler way to to say hello. So say hello, whenever we access say hello, it will print out hello. And we can, instead of writing system.out.println hello, we can just write say hello, like that. And if I run this, it will print out hello. I can also do it multiple times, and it will say hello multiple times. First say goodbye, we can say goodbye. And so now we can say hello and say goodbye. Pretty simple. So now we'll say hello, goodbye. I will get to ask name in a bit, but first, variables. So variables are data structures that we can use to like store elements. So the way we do it is say the variable type, and then the variable name, and then equals, and then the value. So for example, if we want to create a number or an integer, we would type in the keyword int, then the name, we can type in age, and then we can say equals, and like, let's just say you're 9. So int age equals 9. Now if we want to print out it, instead of saying like this, we can reference the variable age. And to reference a variable, we do not need quotation marks. We just need the variable name. So now if we run this, we would get 9. You can also perform operations to variables. There's the standard one, age plus 4. This will return my age plus 4. This will return my age minus 4. This will return my age times 3. And this will return my age divided by 3. And as you see, 9 plus 4 is 13. 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 times 3 is 27. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. There are also different types of data types as well. Or, I mean, variable types. Integer is one of them. It stores 32 bits, or the maximum value it can store is 2 to the 32nd power, or 2 to the 31st power. We have lon, which is a longer version of an integer, which stores 64 bits. We have byte, which is a smaller version of an integer. We have float, if we want to store decimal places like 3.245 as well. And we have a double, which stores longer decimal places. And we also have a string. Now a string is different from the rest because it holds text, and we can initialize that text by using the quotation marks that we used before. So let's just say string name equals, and now we need the quotation marks because if we just do like, let's just say my name is Mark, the code will think that we're referencing a variable Mark, but no, we're referencing the name, so we need the quotation marks, Mark. Now we can system print the name, our name, and we will get Mark. Now, concatenation. It's the process of combining strings and integers and other types of stuff. So let's just say we have string or int age equals, let's just say I'm 9 again, and we can print the age. So the user would just see 9. They wouldn't know what 9 meant. So we could say my age. So how would we say my age is 9? We could use concatenation. So my age would just print out my age. Wait, my age is would just print out my age is. But how do we add 9 onto the end of that? So we can use string concatenation. We do that by putting a plus sign right here, and then we can have 9 like that. So this would combine the strings my age is and 9. Now, if I wanted to reference the variable age instead of 9, I would just put age. So now it concatenates my age is and age, which would be my age is 9. I could also do my age 12 years from now would be age plus 12. Now, this wouldn't really work for a reason. it says 912. The reason why, okay, let's run through this. So the code would see my age 12 years from now would be, and it would print out this. Hold on, let me comment this out so that it doesn't look weird. And then it would look at age, and it would concatenate age, 9. Then it would look at 12, and then it would concatenate 12. We need to find a way for it to not use string concatenation right here and use like actual like math. The way we do that is by putting it in parentheses so we know to calculate it. So now it would be my age 12 years from now would be 21. So variable types could also be passed in through parameters. So let's just say we have say hello, or now we can say age, but we wouldn't really know what their age was. So we could pass a parameter here and then ask them for their age. So int age. So now we can use that age variable anywhere inside this function. So we can system.out.println. And now we already have their age. So we can say my age is age, like that. Now, this time, instead of doing say age like this, it would give us an error right here because we would need to pass in a number age. So let's just say 9. So now, once we run say age, it would run system.out.println my age is, and then age, which would be 9. So once we run this, which it should say that. Right. We can also do, say, sibling age, and let's just say sibling. We can pass in multiple parameters like that. So my age is this, and my brother's, hold on, my brother's age is sibling age. So now we have two parameters. Now if we go down here, we'll get an error because we do not have two parameters. We only have one. So now let's just add another one. Oh, it's also say sibling age now. So my age is 9 and my sibling age is 18. So now when I run it, my age is 9 and my brother's age is 18. We can also put anything else like string age. And this time we could say about me and favorite food and favorite number. So now we take in a string favorite food and an integer favorite number. So now we can say my favorite food is favorite food, and my favorite number is favorite number. Now down here, we would do, what's it, about me. My favorite food is, let's just say pizza. My favorite number is, let's just say 324. And so now it would say exactly that. So next class, we're going to learn how to get user input so we can ask their name. And yeah, that's it.